you don't need to have the best carpet in the world, or you don't need to have, category 10 bricks on your home that look amazing but cost a bomb.
Mm.
Like, so, that
Standard
sort of stuff
flooring,
is,
standard facade, no problem.
yeah,
Go for
yeah,
it. Yeah.
absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
Um, and some of the stuff too would be, what can you do yourself first? What can you afford to put in the build? So it might be, I won't get a dishwasher because for the first while I'll wash my dishes by hand because it's only me in the house, and then I'll put a dishwasher in when they're on special, something like that. Easy example. It could be that you don't get blinds if they're not included in the home, but then you could install them yourselves. You could go to Spotlight, or you could have someone come in and install them for a small cost, depending on what you like. And I know I've known people to do both. If your blinds was a great example when we built our, the first home we actually built was, the builder didn't provide blinds. We shopped around. I worked out really quickly when the blinds companies came along that they were just going to try and sell me a Ferrari of blinds every time. So I'm like, we want this. Oh, this will look amazing. This is amazing. How much is the bill? It's 17 grand. I'm like, I've got 5 for my blinds. They're trying to sell me 17. We're a long way apart here. We ended up paying about 6.5 and got exactly what we wanted within reason, and we compromised. So we said these areas are really important to us. These other areas can have roller blinds, and the areas that are important looked amazing. They had drapes, they had shears, they had all that stuff. So you just have to make some compromise to get to a good outcome. So be willing to sacrifice, start small and grow. So this is just, don't be afraid to wind back the size of your home, the size of your land. Remember, as a first home buyer, you've got to look after it. If this is the first home you've ever lived in, you've got to mow your lawns, So if you've got a massive backyard, you don't want to have to care for that. So maybe have a slightly smaller block of land, so you don't have to do those things. And then the other one is, remember you're a first home buyer. This is not your forever home, most likely, So that being the case, also think about who's the buyer of your home later. It's probably a first home buyer. So keep it matching what they're going to be able to afford to buy as well, because that'll get them, and as time progresses, people know they're going to have to pay a little bit more. You've got that little bit of equity, and then you use that equity to go on and build your next home. So that sort of summarizes it pretty well, Cole.